We are recording, and there you have it. Can I have you all roll initiative, please?
Five. And I rolled twice. I have advantage, correct?
Yes, you have advantage because of your shield.
Okay. 11.
11
Nine.
total for. What'd you say, Stubbs?
9.
9? Okay.
13 total.
13 total, Muctitious?
Yep, my highest roll was 11 plus 2.
Okay. So, give me 1 second. I'm going to go up. And before we start this, really, I'm going to point out all of your bits. So, first off, let's just do the quick check. Everyone sees my hand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So, this is a dragon. Black specifically. Winter Moon, Muctitious, Saber, Stubbs, Kibbley, and Peril. This is the portal you guys just came through.
Mhm.
And all of this terrain is all the cave-like baloney. This right here is actually green in color, and you see the vapors coming up from this pool, and you guys suddenly realize how heavy the air is in here. And not only how heavy the air is, but how difficult it is to take a breath. So, with that, this dragon is up first with Saber on deck. This dragon is going to look straight down without even moving and send a line of acid. I need Stubbs, Kibley, and Peril right off the get-go to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
14.
14.
Yes.
5 and 10.
5 and 10. Um, all right. So, Stubbs, you pass. Peril and Kibley, you guys both fail. So we're going to start this right off with the two of you take 27 points of acid damage, and Stubbs, you take half that. So you're going to be taking 13 points of acid damage. As this thing just rears back like it's salivating, and you see the green bits of acid dripping from its mouth, and he just and that toxic column of acid just spews out right down at you guys. Saber, it is your turn.
Oh boy. I was hoping we were going to talk first. Okay.
Yeah, that opportunity kind of got blown last week.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to move to my right towards that outcropping of rock.
15. How far? You gonna go your full 30 feet?
Um, can I get behind that other outcrop? Yeah. Can I get like behind it? Like I'm trying to get cover. Just like,
Are
yeah.
are you gonna use your action to actually hide, or are you just hoping for whatever you get?
Um, I'm just hoping for whatever I can get.
Okay. An action for you and a bonus action.
Um, I would like to use a channel divinity
Okay.
and abjure enemy against this guy.
Meaning.
He has to make a wisdom saving throw,
Or.
and on a failure, he's frightened and his speed is reduced to 0. On success, the speed is halved for 1 minute.
And he got a 22.
Okay. So he saves, so his speed is halved for 1 minute or until he takes damage.
Okay.
And that's an action.
Okay. Do you have a bonus action that you want to use?
I'm on my phones. This is hard to see. Bonus action. Um, I'll cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. I'm not going to bother marking him because he is your only enemy within this chamber. If that's okay with you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Peril, you're up with Mutitius on deck.
All right. Peril is going to. Is that rock that's kind of at like 11ish o'clock? Not the small one, but the next one out. Is that one within a 30-foot range?
5, 10, 15, 12, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, so that one, it is possible to get behind that with 30 feet of movement.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do that.
Are you riding Peril, by the way?
No,
Okay.
and then that was movement. That means actually, I think I can do that. Can I bonus action hide?
Yes.
And then you want me to do the stealth roll now?
Yes.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for my regular action, I will take the dodge action.
Okay. Okay. And that's it for him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mutitius, you're up with Stubbs on deck.
Okay. Really quick mechanic question. If I move, use an action, may I finish the rest of my movement afterward or no?
Yes.
Okay. Muktikis is gonna dash forward 3 spaces.
5, 10, 15.
Yup. Use an Eldritch Blast, which I believe reaches. I think it's 120 feet, right? That
Yeah,
should
you would
reach
have reached without moving.
it. Okay. Ooh. Mm. It's okay. I think it'll still work. Right. So roll the hit. Dang. I do not have advantage. It is a
Correct.
6 plus 6 is 12.
12 does not hit.
Okay. I'm going to use the remainder of my movement to run behind the rock to my right and right.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah, I make it that far. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
And I don't believe I want to use any of my bonus actions or anything. I think I'm all set for now.
Okay. Stubbs, you're up with Kibley on deck.
Yeah. I don't even think that I can throw my hand axe at it from here, so I'm just gonna go to my behind that rock on my left.
15. Are you
Yeah.
stopping behind that rock?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out there and hide, kind of regroup myself.
Okay. All right. Are you going to take the hide action, like you're trying to completely shield
Uh,
yourself from his gaze?
yeah, I will. Yeah.
All right, roll stealth check then.
Ooh, oh God. 4.
Okay. You run and jump behind there, and like you think that you're hidden, and then you're just like, and let out a little toot in fright. All right, Kibley, you are up.
How tall vertically is this thing?
What do you mean?
Like, how tall from like where its feet are on the ground to where its head is? Like, how high up in the air is its head?
10 feet.
Head is about 10 feet up in the air. Its movement speed is currently halved at the moment, correct?
Yes.
Oh.
Either way, that's okay. How about we start out with I use my Cittern to cast Fog Cloud centered on where its head would be.
Okay.
So that's a 20-foot radius sphere of fog, spreads around corners, areas heavily obscured, lasts for the duration until wind of moderate speed disperses it. or I lose concentration. Yeah, maybe up just a teeny tiny bit if that's acceptable.
Yeah, I can't move it up any further
then-
physically.
Then never mind.
It's just I can't physically move it any further based on the mini placement. Okay, so that's your action.
Is 30 feet far enough to get me directly 3 o'clock over to that large rock and behind it?
This one? This
Actually, the 3 o'clock one, yeah.
25, 30. That's where you can get.
All right, whatever. Sure.
Okay. Alrighty. And a bonus action for you.
Bonus action, I will use, how many of those? All right, bonus action, I'm going to roll 2d4 and drink my potion.
Okay.
So 2d4 is 2 plus 2, so that's 4. And potion is gone. And I marked 1 charge of that. How much did I say? 4 HP? Okay.
I mean, it's 2d2 or 2d4 plus 2. So
Yeah,
did you
so
roll
it's
double
4.
ones? Okay.
Correct.
All right. Tell me this much. Does Wintermoon care more about Peril or about Kibli?
I mean, Peril didn't bring her multiple diamonds. It isn't friends with her other friend. But ultimately, I couldn't tell you. So you could. She doesn't like bards apparently. So I got that going against me. I mean, you could just flip a coin and go from there.
All right. She is. Yeah. She is going to run past you and go, "You better be worth it, Bard." And let's see, 5 plus 4, 9 points of healing as she casts a second level Cure Wounds on you. And she is going to be behind the same rock as you. Dingos. All right. So she comes up behind there, and the new round starts. Stubbs, Muctitious, and Saber. I need you all to make Constitution saving throws, please.
21.
Okay.
19.
19.
Yes.
Saber.
He's muted. Tom, just
18.
out of curiosity, if that save happens to depend on, because I think if it's a frightening thing, which I know dragons can do, if that depends on them being seen, I would contest that this thing is kind of in a
It
big
doesn't.
cloud at the moment. Okay,
Nope, this is
just
something different.
confirming. That's all. Just checking.
Saber, what'd you get?
18.
Okay, you all take 1 point of acid damage as you guys are inhaling the vapors right next to right next to the bog of disgusting.
Got it.
And in the fog cloud, you suddenly hear and then just outside the bog, his flying speed, half of it is 40. And he lands in front of the portal. Where is the gambler? I'm going to give you all a stealth roll. It's going to be a contested perception check from this dragon.
13.
Okay.
4.
8.
8.
I'm gonna
All right.
try a different.
So he got a 21 on his perception. So he just looks around at all of you. And you see his mouth salivating with the acid just dripping down. But he's out of movement. And his breath weapon does not reset.
Oh.
Actually, technically he could use an action. 5, 10, 15. And he's just going to lumber across the ground. And
Oh shit, Kibley's looking at you.
right down into Kibley's face. How dare you? Saber, you're up with Peril on deck.
All right. I guess I will. Can I make it into melee with the dragon?
10, 20, 30. That's 30 feet for you.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So unfortunately, no.
That's fine. I'll go behind that rock closest to 30. So keep the rock between the dragon and myself, yeah.
Okay.
I guess I will ready the longbow and take a shot with that.
Okay. Hey, you also have divine. Do you have divine favor prepared?
Yes.
Because I think you can. I think one of the things that I said, or was it one of the new things that they're. You know what? No, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. You already have Hunter's Mark up. My bad.
Yeah, I was going back and forth between those two. But if I find out divine does extra damage, I'll use that one.
It doesn't.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I will shoot my longbow at this big dragon man and miss with a 7.
Okay. So you fire your arrow, and it goes out, and just you see your arrow just shatter on his hide. as he looks over at you. A more interesting contender.
And I will use my bonus action to clean the poop away from my pants.
Okay. P.S. Since you pulled out your longbow and put away, you would have had to put away your shield because it has a two-handed weapon. So please
Yeah.
adjust your AC accordingly.
Adjusted.
Thank you very much, sir. All right. Peril, you're up with Muctitious on deck.
Harold is going to move towards. Do I hide and then move, or do I just move and then hide? I don't think the order of operations matters because I don't think 30 feet of movement is not enough to get into melee range, right? But I can go up directly behind it.
That's 30 feet right there.
Okay.
You are technically you're a rogue, so you can bonus action dash if you want to get up into melee.
Yes, that is true, but that's not what I want to do.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna move behind it and then hide and
Okay, what are you hiding behind? Or are you gonna just crouch?
I guess I thought it was more of like a stealth kind of sneaking up sort of thing, but I suppose technically there's nothing to hide
Correct. There's technically
behind.
nothing to hide behind.
Hmm.
If you hid behind this one, it would still give you the 30 feet next turn.
Assuming it doesn't move.
Yeah. And that's pretty much all you have right now.
Yep.
You also have
That's
exactly
still
15 feet for your breath weapon.
that's true, but I don't think that's particularly effective on this right at the moment. I don't think I want to do that just yet. Oh, hey pal. So we'll move. Yeah, all right. Fine. We'll do what you said. We'll dash. We'll come up behind it and we'll go for a bite attack against maybe its tail or whatever I can get a hold of.
Okay. You technically will be flanking.
I was just about to say I am in front of it, so
Yeah. So go straight up that ass.
Ram it.
okay. Well, none of those things hit because that was 13 was the higher roll.
Damn. So yeah, you go up to bite down on this thing, and he just like doesn't really like he clamps down on it, but not hard enough to break the skin.
All right,
Anything
then
else?
that's the whole turn.
Okay. Muctitious, you're up with Stubbs on deck.
I can use my bonus action prior to other things, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action Hexblade's Curse the dragon.
Okay.
I'm then going to try and hit it with an Eldritch Blast. Yes, an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Dang it. I rolled a 6. Plus 6 is 12, so still don't hit.
Okay. Just for stuffs and giggles, what is the effects of your Hexblade's curse?
Once per rest, bonus action, choose one creature within 30 feet. Curse it for a minute. I gain +2 bonus to damage rolls. Score a hit on a roll of 19 or 20.
Okay,
So it's only beneficial if I hit, really.
gotcha. Alrighty.
Can I make it behind Winter Moon over there? Or like next to her?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes.
Yeah. Can I just hop over there?
Okay.
And then Kibble. Alright, I think that's all I can do anyway, actually.
All right.
Bonus
S-
action, yeah. Yep.
Stubbs, you're up.
All right. So I'm thinking. Wait, why am I right there?
Oh, sorry. I made an assumption.
Oh, no, it's all right. I mean, that is basically. Sorry. I was like, that is kind of what I was going to do. I was going to dash over there.
Yeah, 25 feet. 25 feet is enough to get you right up in there.
Awesome, cool. Sorry, I was doing the measurements and I must have measured it wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna go up right behind it and try to take a big swing at it.
Before you do that, do you
I
want to
will rage.
rage? Okay,
Yes,
and you don't need to do reckless because you're gonna have advantage anyway.
right, because I'm flanking still.
Yes, sir.
Whoop.
Uh, okay.
All right, here's hoping. Oh my god. Um, 6.
6. And that was rolling with advantage?
Oh, I didn't roll with advantage. No, duh. 9.
9.
That dice over there.
Does the 9 include your +6?
Oh, that would be 10 then. I did oh, +6. Oh right. Oh my god. So it would be 11.
All right, that's still not enough. So,
Right.
all right, so you come up and you pull out this axe, which, by the way, all of you see this axe that like is this two-handed great axe that look like the blades on either side. Um, it it looks like there is a naked succubus strapped to the head of this axe, and the blades are her bat-like wings that sprawl out and are irrationally large compared to the body, and then the joint where it transitions into the handle where he's holding it is the devil's tail, like wrapped around it.
That's my girl.
But you unfortunately miss, and as you're raging,
Man.
you hear a voice in your head go, ooh, ooh, woo,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
try, try harder.
I didn't know she was a waifu.
Oh man, I, I saw something on TikTok, and I'm just like, wow, this is gonna make it that much worse.
Oh god. Oh no. Alright, anyways.
so, so yeah, I'm sorry, you
No, you're
miss.
good. Yep.
Next round, if you want to enter your frenzy, you can start using your
Right.
bonus action to hit, but that's a decision you can make next turn.
Mhm.
Kibble, as your friends all try to batter this dragon, and of different variations of almost successes, but all of them failing. It is now your turn.
So nobody has actually landed a hit on this thing, right?
That is
Correct.
As
correct.
of yet. So it's probably still pretty darn focused on me if I would have to guess, right?
It's kind of getting distracted as people are attempting to hit it.
Is it close enough for me to like like is it within touch range, or how close did he get to me?
Oh yeah, he's straight up in melee with you.
Okay, then I lean forward at him, and I lean forward, wink at him, kiss him on the front of his face, and say, "Come and get me," as I use my action to cast invisibility with the Saturn. So I
Yeah.
lean forward just to taunt him. That was sort of like just a verbal taunt.
Okay.
And then I turn invisible with my
Roll a
Saturn.
stealth check at advantage.
19 and 23, so 23.
Okay. You are very confident that this dragon does not know where you are.
And then I'm going to move away from him. But here's where I was wondering how you were going to rule this, because I turned invisible, but I'm
Correct.
going to move away from him. So I don't know if that's technically still an opportunity attack for him.
In this case, you got 23 on your stealth. He doesn't know where the fuck you are.
Okay, so
Where are we going?
I am going to go. It's either 1 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I'm trying to figure out which direction I would like to run. We're going to go 1 o'clock.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Yes.
Okay.
And I am going to. Do I need to get farther away? How far is 30 feet, 12 o'clock? You see, like that one that's kind of sort of.
Right here.
So it's not quite enough to get up to that one that's above your finger. But I can
Correct.
get around behind that one that you're kind of like. That's
Yes.
sort of at my immediate 12 o'clock. So I'm going to feline agility to move and kind of get around behind that one.
Okay.
That was an action. That was a movement. That was a special action. My feline agility.
So did you drop the cloud then?
Correct. Yeah, that is now gone because invisibility is a concentration spell.
Okay.
And that is going to be that turn.
All right. All right.
And my goal was to kind of sort of Bugs Bunny him and just deliberately like goad him and like.
Yeah. So you do that and you disappear, and this dragon now just loses. What the? As you silently scamper away. All right. Wintermoon is going to run up in your place, though, and she's going to use her last second level spell, and she's going to cast Spiritual Weapon at this guy. And I think I just sealed Wintermoon's fate, as she is going to get the first hit with a 19. and she is going to deal 11 points of, I believe it's force damage. Yeah. As she kind of gets up in there and goes, "Let's go, boys." And she is going to attempt to attack with her rapier. And that is for 17 is not going to hit though. She gets a 17 and that just barely misses. As like she stabs up with her uh plain old rapier, and you see the dragon just like look back down at her, and he just goes, "All that effort." And he looks back as there's like this sword, like this ethereal sword that slashed across his scales. And he says, "All that effort for that little blood." And he is going to lunge at her then. So he's going to take a bite and 2 claw attacks at her. 19, definitely going to hit.
Oh, Jesus.
17, also going to hit. And a 19 is also going
Oh,
to
no.
hit.
Oh, God.
7, 10, 18, 18 plus 12. That is 30 points of damage that she took. Wintermoon looks quite bloody right now as you see every single hit make its mark on her, as she is very much regretting her life choices right now. And you guys hear him go, "Was it worth it?" Saber, before your turn, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please, as you are still right next to the bog of acid.
15.
15? That is enough. You only take 1 point of acid damage again.
Cool.
All right. It is your turn. You have Hunter's Mark up as well as your longbow out.
I'm going to see how poorly the longbow did. And will it take a bonus action to get my shield back on? Or
I'm gonna say you get a free action to swap out one weapon. So you could either get your shield out or you could get your rapier out as a free action.
Okay.
That,
I'll get my rapier out then as a free action.
are you running up for melee?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going there.
Okay. If
Okay.
if you want, I will give you, like, as a bonus action, I'll let you use one of your simple weapons, because I'll say that's significantly easier for you to pull out compared to, say, your shield, which is a little bit more of a hassle to get on. So, but anyway, your attack at advantage, please.
Advantage. Wonderful. That is a 24 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, that hits. And you can
Right.
smite on top of your hunter's mark if you want.
Oh, yes. That's definitely going to be happening. So I will be smiting. So it's 2d8 and a d6.
Don't forget the D8 for your weapon, base weapon too.
Yeah. 13, 23 points of damage.
Okay. 23 points of damage as you just come in and stab, and he looks down at the blade that now sits in his chest. You!
Bahamut sends his regards.
Oh,
I will send you back to him.
And I will bonus actions. So I can hit with my short sword or just the dagger?
Either or.
Okay. I'll attack with the short sword.
Okay. And if you hit with this, remember you do get Hunter's Mark, and you can smite again with this as well.
But I don't add the proficiency.
No, you still get to add your proficiency and everything. You just don't get to add your modifier to the damage.
No, so no +3, right?
Correct. No +3 to the damage.
Oh, natural 20.
Fuck me.
Listen, none of us hit for the first round.
I know.
All right, so are you
Amen to that.
smiting on this one?
I think I have to.
Got
Hmm.
point.
Okay.
So
Smite him, O mighty smiter.
I roll the dice and then we just double the dice number.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, you re-roll ones and twos.
So that's 14, and that's including my hunter's mark, so 28. And then for the weapon itself is a 1d6.
Yep.
Does 6 damage.
Okay, so what's your total?
34.
Oh my gosh. 34 damage off of an off-handed weapon.
Let's go.
And that's my turn.
Okay, this thing is bloodied as you just slash and hack through it, and the look of fear as he realizes what you just said.
Wait,
Yes.
there's 5 more damage from my critting with my weapon.
Well,
Rapier.
no, you weren't using your rapier for the natural 20.
Oh, damn, that's right. Right. Sorry. I got excited.
It's all good. That's something to be excited about. That is very justifiable to be excited about that.
Amen.
I need Peril, Stubbs, Saber, and Wintermoon to all make dexterity saving throws, please. As you twist the blade and you send him into the bloodied condition. Yes. Okay.
10.
8.
10,
9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Saber succeeded, but she took half damage, was enough to knock her down. All right. You guys take 6 points of acid damage. Peril, what did Peril get?
Peril rolled an 8, so Peril is down because Peril
Okay.
only had 4 HP.
Okay, so Peril and Wintermoon now are down as Saber, you stab into this dragon and just sprays this acid blood all over.
I like it.
Peril, can I get a death saving throw, please? It's a D20, no modifier.
D20, no modifier. I was looking for a lazy thing to just click. You know how like you can just do the strength throw or con save or whatever. That is a natural 20.
All right. Peril has 1 HP and is stabilized.
Really? I
Yes.
didn't know. Huh.
When
I
you
didn't know. Yeah.
so when you crit success on your death saves, natural 20 gets you 1 HP and back up instantaneously. Natural 1 gets you 2 failed death saving throws.
Hmm.
But that is your entire turn. But you are back up. Muctitious, is your turn.
Okay.
Oh, that was also my. Yeah, that's right. That was how the order went. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Winter Moon is like just barely alive, right?
She is unconscious and bleeding out.
Okay. Is there any way I can run out and grab her and kind of drag her right back behind the rock?
If you do, you'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
Can
Oh,
I
okay.
can I metagame here for a moment and say something as a player to him, or can we not? Should I refrain?
I would prefer refraining, but since we're still in
Okay.
easy mode, go for it.
Um, I am still up and running around. Is I guess all I'll say.
Okay. Got it. All right. Give me a moment to think. Is there really any space for me to get up in melee with him without like stepping on Winter Moon or anything?
No, but she's unconscious. I don't think she'll mind.
I don't want to step on her. Not
Uh,
my goal. But can I get up in melee with just? Okay.
there you go. Yeah, right next. Like you're pressed up
Okay.
like right up against the wall of this layer right now, but
Okay.
yes, you can get up there.
In there, all nice deep lag. Okay. So in this position, I would have advantage, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swing at it with my Hexblade.
Okay.
He does have a Hexblade's curse, right? Yeah. I already. Yeah.
Yes.
I cast
Beep, beep, beep.
it. Okay. 16. And we're gonna go with the first is 16 plus 7 is basic maths 23. 2.
That does hit.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing. Alright, so 1d8. Dang. 3 plus 5 plus 2 from Hexblade's curse.
Yep.
Alright. 10 damage.
All right. Which is a significant amount of damage given this beast. You come up
Mm-hmm.
and you just pull your blade out and just slash right across as he's now looking like back and forth at all of you in this like panic. Anything else on your turn?
Um, sorry. No.
No. All right. Then Stubbs, it is your turn as this dragon is just getting bloodier and with every slash.
I like that. All right, so I'm still raging, so
Yes.
I'm gonna take another swing at him.
Okay.
I gotta remember my +6 for what's it called?
For your modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So 15.
And you do have advantage too.
Oh, woo! 15.
15 total.
Yep, with the 6.
That unfortunately does not hit. as you swing, and this dragon just kind of laughs at you. Like, it does take time out of its panic as it's bloodied, and it looks back at you. Puny dwarf. Anything else on your turn? Are you going to enter a frenzy?
Oh man, I no.
Come on, Stubbs. For
Uh,
me!
okay.
Harvest the blood for mommy.
Oh my god. All right. I'll frenzy.
So easy to win you over.
Jonk's a slave.
I mean, hey, you would be too if you. Anyways,
Yup.
all right. So then, spend a hit dice.
All you need to worry about right now is as a bonus action, you get to make an additional weapon attack.
Okay. All right. I will do that.
And it's still an advantage.
Okay. Thank God. Oh yeah. All right. 23.
23, that definitely hits.
Yes.
Finally. All right. So then I'm using my Aruko. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but it's 1d12 plus 4.
Yep.
And I got
Plus 2s. So 1d12 plus 6 total for your rage bonus.
plus 6. Okay. Oh, right. 12 plus 15 through 17.
Let's go, Stubbs.
17 damage?
17 for that, and then Divine Fury, since it's the first enemy that I hit, is the 1d6 plus 2 necrotic. And it's a 6. So 8. So
You
17 plus 8. Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
So as
Nice
Melanie inserts her voice into your head and gives you that
Ooh.
gentle encouragement to swing again in frenzy for her, you sink your blade into the back of this dragon, and you see the blood that goes to gush out, and as it's bursting forth in the directions that it would go, almost like being held down by a magnet, you see all of the blood arc back towards your axe
Oh no, it's one of
and
those.
gets absorbed in, and you see the blade in your hand get ever so slightly larger as you
Are you
make
saying that the
contact.
blood
Frog.
caused this thing to become engorged?
Yes.
Mm.
Hey!
The next
Anyways.
the next time you hit, your divine fury will be up to 2d6 plus 2.
Sweet babies!
Kibbley, your turn.
So my initial gameplay. Oh, quick mechanical question, or maybe almost a D&D Beyond question. Where is it display how many hit dice we have? Because isn't it? I know there's a way to look at
That's
it,
good
or
point.
does everybody
When
get
you
It's
pull up
X
the
amount?
short rest menu, isn't it in there?
it's in the short rest menu, and it's equal to your overall character level.
Okay.
Really? So theoretically, at 20, you would have 20 hit dice?
Yes.
Oh shit! I was wondering where that value was and what that formula and value was. Okay, that was just kind of a mechanical sort of question regarding hit dice and all that stuff. So I was trying to peek over through the rocks while this was going, and I sort of see that things are going better than I anticipated they were going to do. So let's start. Let's start doing some of this stuff here. I want to see. I need 60 feet. Whereabouts would 60 feet land me if I were kind of moving south, or any way to get in line of sight, or what is required for oh my goodness, I'm looking right at her damn character sheet. Winter Moon.
Sorry, ignore that rule.
I mean, up here would be line of sight,
Hmm. That's
or
true, but
or
that's all
down
kind of
here.
down in the poison damage, so
Yeah,
I'm sure I would have noticed that
you would have.
or something.
So it's
Basically,
either.
for an in character, knowing that standing there is going to be suboptimal, if you will.
So these are your 2 points because of what's blocking her.
Okay. Hey, the one that's about 11 o'clock to me, is that enough range for me to... I'm sorry, the first point you were pointing at, that would give me line of sight for...
Mm-hmm.
How many feet away is that? Like, is that enough feet to move and hop down, or is that...
Oh, wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, so I guess that would hypothetically be enough to go and do that.
I'm sorry, like right there. But still. If you're getting at what I think you're getting at, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be your mechanical optimization.
But you know what's not optimal?
Losing
Oh,
invisibility.
no. Well, that, but kind of at this point. That was part of my other plan too, but I think he's probably uh, a little less concerned about me now that he's surrounded and getting the shit beaten out of him.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
All right. Well, that has to be cast as a bonus action, so there's not really... then I gotta do it. All right. I probably heard Wintermoon scream or go down or something, so I try and pop out over onto the rock to see if I can see her.
Yep.
And I channel my bardic abilities, and I, from a distance, use my bonus action to second level healing word her.
Okay.
I should have moved south. Oh well, too late. I already sold it. So that's 9 points of damage. That, or negative 9 points of damage, if you will.
Okay.
So that's what I throw at Winter Moon. And then with my action, is it possible to like dive off that rock and hide as my action?
So do you want to have dove off the opposite direction
Probably
then? Like,
north, probably like 12ish o'clock or something like that.
yeah. Roll stealth
Yeah,
check. Stealth check not at advantage because you're.
yeah, I'm no longer invisible. So that was a 14.
Whew, nice. Yeah, you can.
Oh,
Yeah.
all of that was a terrible idea. Too late now, but that was stupid. That was so fucking stupid.
Winter Moon is gonna call back at
It's
you.
too late now.
Yep.
But yeah.
She's gonna call back to you, Kidley. Thanks. And then you see her like wrench her free arm back towards her, and you see her ethereal blade that is still out for spiritual weapon. Swing back at him for not enough to hit. 12 total. And she's just gonna be like, and she's going to attempt to swing her rapier at him, which natural 14, just enough to hit. Natural 14 plus 4 for her rapier, which she has green flame blade. Are you guys cool with me retroactively saying that she used green flame blade to benefit you guys?
I'm pretty sure she did that from the start.
Yeah, you would have done that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You jackass.
Shut up, Stubbs.
Why did everyone die? Well, Stubbs had to call out.
I
She's
don't know.
she's gonna
Stubbs said, "I'm diving in the lake."
No, I'm just kidding.
she's gonna do 16 points of damage with her sneak attack,
Ooh.
and the green flame blade. And she goes, "Okay, all right, I'm up." Saber, that channel divinity was only until he took damage, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So he is going to take the dodge action, which means all of your attack opportunities right now are going to be at disadvantage. Yeah. That's going to be, yep. So he is going to.
There he goes. There he goes again.
Did you know that song was about the singer doing heroin, and she was singing about racing through my veins, I can't something this feeling?
Oh. No, I didn't. I'll have to listen to that song again.
All right. Winter Moon misses with her attack of opportunity. Everyone else, let's see. You got Peril, Muktisha, Saber, and Stubbs. I'm going to say the disadvantage and the advantage from you guys flanking cancel out, so it's just going to be a straight roll.
Okay, well,
Okay.
neither of those hit. My higher one was 9, but then you said it cancels out anyway.
Wait, what are we rolling on? Sorry.
You guys
Yeah,
get
Yeah, I
the,
got a 9.
Yeah.
you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Just one, correct? Or
Yes.
we roll twice, take the lower.
Nope. Nope. You just
okay.
one roll.
Nat 1.
Okay.
Totally whiff.
Yeah, and I got a 9.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Okay. You guys are doing so good there for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Saber, you are up as this thing flies away and like perches upon this little destroyed land bridge type thing. Champion of Bahamut, you are nothing.
I will show you his power, and I will try to run around. I use my movement and action to go clockwise around the lake towards him.
Okay. I will say, just so you are aware, you have enough range with your longbow.
Oh, yes.
Just so you're aware, you and Muctitious,
He's
right
within
where
the-
you are, have enough range with your ranged abilities.
Right, I can hit him with the Eldritch bleed.
All right. Okay. I will try to pull out that longbow again. Make that
Okay.
work. Yeah. And it doesn't work.
What'd you get?
7.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You tried though.
I did. I'll move up. Still going clockwise with my movement.
Okay.
And I'll use my bonus action to harness my divine power and regain a spell slot.
Okie dokies. Spell slot regained.
Oh yeah.
Peril, you are up with Mutitius on deck.
Peril flings herself up after getting knocked over and kind of does a quick scan around the room and then starts dashing at kind of the 9 o'clock, or well, I don't know, 9ish, 11ish, over
Mm-hmm.
towards see that big ass rock that's kind of like at my maybe 10 o'clock. No, that's Kibble. Peril,
Okay.
like 10ish. I'm gonna. Is that 30 feet? Can I get to that one?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah, so I'm gonna move over there and I'm going to try and hide behind it with a cunning action for 24 because that was a natural 20.
Yes.
All
Well
right,
done.
and that's about all I'm really going to be able to do at the moment for that.
Okay. All right. So Peril. So Stubbs, or I'm sorry, Saber. Like you let off your longbow as you're swapping about, and starting to move, but again, that gets swatted away with the wings, and then you see in your periphery, Peril just kind of like charging up, following you, and then disappears.
Did the regular ambush Drake, it didn't have a climbing speed, correct?
Not that
Because I
I.
know the character sheet one does not, and I'm almost positive it didn't, but there's a small part of my mind that was imagining. Maybe I'm just imagining that. I don't think so. Pretty sure. I don't know. I don't know why I thought that. Whatever.
No, it did not have climbing speed.
I didn't. Where the fuck was I thinking? I don't know. I must be. I
All
must be
right.
thinking of something else. Who knows?
It might have been the other guard drake that you had an option to take, but
Maybe.
in this case, no. So, but Mutitius.
All right. Let's see. If I tried to use my Eldritch Blast, I would likely hit. Is that Stubbs? That's um. I'll
You're
say
a
like 10
you're
or 11.
you're aiming up. Like you're aiming
Okay.
up.
Okay.
There is little
On
to no
short.
chance that you're hitting Stubbs.
Okay. Just making sure. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna throw an Eldritch Blast at it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Got 9, so that's not gonna totally. That's miss.
We need to get
And
you
then
some different dice, my friend.
I know, right? I got the worst luck. Um, can I kind of run up behind Saber? Can I get that far or close enough to?
10,
Yeah,
15, 20, 25, 30.
okay, yeah, I'll get next to Saber, heading
Okay.
in that same direction.
Alrighty.
Okay. So,
All right. And with that, Stubbs, it's your turn.
All right.
Straight through the acid.
Yes. Oh, that's never hurt nobody. I think. Oh God. Who's that?
Oh, that's Wintermoon's spiritual weapon. It's just
Oh, okay.
I was up anyway, so I was like, I'm just gonna move that because that's the one thing I know that she's gonna do on her turn.
Yeah. I was just like, who's doing that? Don't do it. Save yourself. Oh no, I can't. I'm thinking that. Can I go down by that rock that is? I think it's like straight ahead from me. Nope. Nope. There's like a little. Yep. I'm pointing to it. Like if you can see where I'm pointing to.
You want to be behind it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go behind it and hide.
Okay.
And that will be my.
Roll your.
Are you gonna roll? Yep.
Yep. Roll your stealth.
Filthy. 7.
7. And just for your knowledge, your rage has dropped.
Okay.
As you have not taken damage, and now an entire round has gone by and you have not caused any damage.
Right. Makes sense.
Okay. All right. So that is it for you, Kibble. You are up.
Am I unmuted? Yes, I am unmuted. Okay. So I see him kind of fly up towards this platform.
Mm-hmm.
I am farther than 60 feet from him. So this board, it's a little difficult because of the coloration of the squares and kind of the gray color. So it's a little tricky to see where the colors are. But I am outside of 60 feet of him, correct?
5, 10,
If I
15,
counted it all
20,
right.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50. You're like right within 60 feet of him, actually.
Is that within range of it?
Yes.
Okay. I start out my turn with a bardic inspiration on myself.
Okay.
And I stare up at this thing and I begin channeling the dissonant whispers on him. So I need him to make a 15 wisdom save.
Shit. Shit. 15 wisdom.
Correct.
Fuck. Natural 6 plus 3, 9.
Okay. I stare him down from here and I channel this into a dissonant whispers at second level, and he makes I roll for 15 psychic damage. And I am going to use my. Okay, there's no way I'm bricking this hard on this. My Bardic Inspiration is a D6. So I am also going to use my Bardic Inspiration. The ability is Magical Inspiration, so if I'm bardically inspired and I do a magical ability that either does HP or in the damaging or healing direction, I can add it to that.
Okay.
So that was plus 2. So what did I say? Was that 16 plus 2 or was that 15 plus 2? 15 plus 2. So that is 17 points of psychic damage towards this thing. In addition, let me just clarify on the ability, not that it's a huge... Wow, okay. Failed save, takes the damage, immediately uses its reaction, if available, to move as far away from its speed as it allows me to. So,
Okay.
I mean, that part kind of blows because we're already chasing the stupid thing down, but I did want to do that.
Okay. So, the problem with you making it use its reaction to immediately move away is it's run out of health to move away. So
Oh,
tell me,
minor detail.
so Bard, how do you do this?
My
I
God.
I stare him down with the Saturn and I start channeling my musical bardic powers to juice my attack up and psychically. So hold on, let me read the whisper a discordant melody that only the creature of your choice can hear, racking it in terrible pain. So I am just like laser focused on this thing as I bard out and jam on my lute and just like staring at him, and maybe my eyes glow. I don't know if that's like a cool effect that might happen when you're doing this shit or not, but like I give him the psychic blasting.
And you guys all see his eyes, Kibli and this dragon's eyes both glowing green and just blood pouring out of the head of this dragon as life gives out from its body. And it flops
But
down on this.
yeah, I was gonna
And
say it does say terrible pain, so I'm sure it was probably very.
Jesus.
it flops over, knocking
Oh.
out, and you hear the crumbling, this, like, as you see the sediment, like, kind of one by one, like little by little, starting to like kind of fall, and you feel the cavern shake. Now I
I
want to,
have. Okay.
yes,
Um,
just,
I'll just throw this out there, and that way we won't forget. I do have a one-liner that I would like to I want to use a one-liner
please
at some point, maybe when it's dead, or. But I guess I'll let you finish that because depending on what happens, I might not have time to say it.
I
give
love this
me
already.
1 second because I need to set up, like, you guys are still in initiative, and I'm going to point out some things, and I would just like to, yeah, I just would like to point out some things
Sure.
before we go. By the way, Kibli, you still have movement speed, so this is technically your turn still.
Correct, but sorry, I
But
interrupted because I just was I was
so
trying to think of a one-liner.
all right, so this is kind of the cutscene where you guys look up towards the roof of this cavern, and you see it becoming unstable and things um, tattering, the crumbling as this dragon's body fell and knocked over that bit, and it knocked over another what looked like probably was a key support column of this geological feature that is this dragon's cavern. There are items and gold dispersed throughout this cavern. This thing that's glowing green is your portal to get back to where you came from.
Ah!
But there is gold. There are items. There are things surrounding you guys. Quick, Kibli, you already took an action, but you do have movement. The acid bog still is there. And so with that, I'm
I
going to
hate my.
hand this over to you guys. in this not so safe situation, but you guys definitely have things around you. Kibley, what are you doing?
I guess you shouldn't always bet on black. And I adjust my shirt.
Wow.
I deliver my one-liner and look very proud of myself.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so it sounds like the cave is starting to rumble.
Yes.
Can I make a guesstimate at how much time I might have for an escape? Would that
You've
be an
already.
action?
Yes,
I
it
don't.
would.
Yeah. Is there anything immediately in a spot where I do not have to make movement? Like, am I coincidentally standing on anything that would be 0 movement?
What do you mean?
Um, do I just by coincidence happen to be within arm's range, or what would mechanically be the equivalent of taking 0 movement on this turn? Like, am I standing like just by coincidence on something shiny, or some of this gold or loot or whatever the heck you were, whatever the heck horde is allegedly in this cave?
Yes, there is, but it's going to be an action to start scooping.
Okay, then I'm going to pause for a moment to collect myself and take 0 movement and just sort of, yeah, that will be my turn because that was my action, bonus action, and my movement will be 0.
Okay. Winter Moon is going to take the next turn to cast Cure Wounds on herself, which I already did, so that's it for her turn. Saber.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? Everyone roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving.
Hey, 21.
Peril has a 13.
8.
Okay.
I have a 12. And it goes.
11.
Okay. Anyone under 10, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as some rocks start to fall. Anyone above that takes 2 points.
Okay. Peril is down again.
No!
Okay. Saber, it is your turn as the debris starts to fall.
I'm going to make my way as fast as I can towards the dragon because I'm so angry at that Karen priest of Bahamut. I need to show her that I'm.
Take one of his teeth or something, or
Yeah,
horn or
to
something.
prove that we destroyed a black dragon.
I'm not going to be too. I'm not going to be too anything. You come up there and just take your short sword. I'm sorry, your shield would be a more blunt implement, and just hammer down and break off one of the horns.
Okay.
But I'm going to say that is everything on your turn, if that's okay
That's
with
fine.
you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Peril, death saving throw, please.
Okay. Come on, another natural 20. Nope, but that is a 19.
All right, that is a success. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Then that's going to be Mutitius. What are you doing with Stubbs on deck?
So, uh, with my shield, can I like use a perception check to kind of take a quick scan to see for something that's supremely valuable or might be of particular interest?
Go for it. Roll perception check.
And I believe it is at advantage with my
Yes.
shield. 11. God dang it. 11.
11. You don't see anything.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Uh, 13.
13.
Sorry.
You see a couple things. There's a set of let's see. There's a set of gauntlets there that are kind of silvery and gold, but in general, there's a whole lot of coin at your feet, and like you just catch the ever so glimmer of like the fingers that are like the fingers are sticking up through like a little pile of gold type thing.
Something about this gold seems off. Would that have expended an action?
Yes, but I will say if you um, just because I'm being a little bit on the lenient side with this one.
Mhm.
I mean, like right when you saw it, if you just swiped it really quick, I'll say you can like swipe the stuff into like your bag. Like you couldn't be picky about it, but you could like if you use your perception check and you just saw that, like, and you're like, oh, there might be something interesting in there, and just take your bag in like a quick scoop.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. And just
Okay.
bounce.
All right. What did you say after that?
And just head out.
Okay. So you just do a quick scoop and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You are out of here. Alrighty. Stubbs, you're up.
All right. Hmm. I want to take some of that dragon, but then I kind of also want to just like look around and get out of there. Um,
What do you want to do?
I know. Um, yeah, so if I dash, would I be able to make it to the dragon?
Not quite.
Okay. Um,
Get to about here.
okay. Okay. Um, I think I might do the kind of the similar thing to Muktikus and just like look around, see if there's anything that stands out.
Roll perception check.
18.
18. 18. You see like over to your side, like over towards up here towards the acid bath. You see like a great sword sitting in like sticking out of the gold.
All right, I'll move over there, and I won't be able to pick it up because those are my two actions. Right.
Yep.
Right. All right. Cool.
All right, so you get over towards that shiny. And by the way, you hear as you like
Yeah.
staring at this thing, you hear your axe going. You don't need that. You only need me. Kibli, you are up.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh no, he's broken.
Do tell.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Okay. I'm sure I probably saw Peril go down, right?
Yes. But you also see Winter Moon also noticing and getting ready to move in that direction. So just so you have that for your own.
Can I attempt to coordinate with Winter, or if I shout something
Yes.
like Peril, like
And
I guess I
you'll hear
uh,
Winter Moon like very quickly respond to you. I've got him.
her.
Her. I've got her.
Huh. Okay. And I guess I kind of rule that I suppose Winter Moon is going to be handling Peril then. So, yeah, I'm not worried about that. Okay. I'm not worried about that either. I guess I'll. Is there anything that's blatantly visible near where Mr. Saber Aegis is over there trying to take some horns or claws or whatever chunks of this beast is?
Blatantly, no. I mean, there's a dragon body, but
Yeah, but then I'd have to cut it apart and do all that stuff, so I'm not entirely interested in that. I guess I'll just kind of take a moment to look around my immediate vicinity and grab anything if there's anything within a movement and an action of me or
all right. Roll a perception check.
okay, perception. Well, that was a 7.
7. I mean, there's gold, there's gems and stuff. Like there's painfully obvious stuff that's
Hmm.
around you that you
Then
could.
I'm not that yeah, I'm not that concerned about it and I'm going to start moving towards Saber over there to help him snap a piece off because I have a feeling that's what he's trying to do and I want to expedite this little process.
All right, there's 30 feet.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Winter Moon is gonna move in. She's gonna blow all 3 of her sorcery points to quicken and distance and cure wounds, and give Peril 6 points of healing.
6 points is all that we need.
And she's gonna go. All right, baby, it's time to get going.
Yeah, Peril doesn't need to be told twice. I'll just simplify it there.
Okay. And she's gonna roll a perception check, and she is going to get an 18 on her perception check. And you guys, those of you who are by her, which no one's really has her attention on her, but she really quickly snatches down and picks something up. Alrighty. Let's see. Saber, you're up.
Was I able to successfully break off that bit of horn last turn?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm satisfied with my trophy. And I will make my way. I'll tell Kibbley that I'll show him the horn. It's like, I got the horn. I'll show those bitches.
Oh,
and I'll
yeah.
head back towards the.
A true man of faith.
Okay. I'm assuming you dash. That's as far as you're gonna be able to get.
Yeah, yeah. And can I make like a bonus action scoop for whatever pile of gems or gold I'm running past?
Yeah. So you do that thing like as you're walking and you're dashing, like almost like you're sliding into home plate. You just kind of put your bag out, like you're holding it out, and you're just getting a little bit of drag there, and something's going in there. Something.
Yeah. The important thing is proving them
Exactly.
wrong.
All right. Let's see. Everyone who's still in here, I need you to make another dexterity saving throw, please. DC is 10.
Meets it, beats it.
Yep.
Okay. Peril and
11.
Ghibli succeed.
Okay. Apparently, it doesn't matter because either way, everyone takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Blink.
Okay. Let's see. With that, Peril. What's Peril doing?
Peril is just sensing the danger with her animalistic Drake instincts, is just getting the fuck out of there,
Okay.
and that's that.
Alrighty. Muctitious, you're already out of there, so I apologize, but I'm going to be ignoring you now. Um,
Quite all right. I understand.
Stubbs, staring down the sword. What are you doing?
I'll
Daddy,
grab it. I'll grab it.
how dare you? Roll
Sell it.
wisdom's. Roll
Oh,
wisdom
shit.
saving throw.
17.
17.
Yes.
I will be watching. All right, but you grab this sword. And where do you go next?
I'm just gonna get out of there too.
Okay. Kibble.
Nothing caught my eye. Saber's already done getting his relic, and so I just think, all right, time to go. And first I make 30 movement towards the door.
Okay.
That was only 30?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Is that like a deep pool, or is that like a...
Not really.
Oh god.
Are you thinking of just dashing right through or feeling agility?
Is that only 60 feet of movement? I was Tom, if I use 30 feet of movement and then use 30 feet of dashing and then use feline agility to double my movement speed, will you allow me to move 120 feet in one turn?
No, you'll get 90 feet.
90 feet? I don't know. I heard 30. I think 30 times 2 is 120, Tom. If I know anything about math.
It'll be enough to get you out of there.
You're not going to let me go 120?
No.
Come on.
What do you want? Do you want the 90 or do you want something else?
That's 120 because it's 30 walking, 30
I'm not
dash.
arguing this. Yes or no? Are you taking the 90
I don't agree
feet?
with that, but I'm just
I
running
really
out.
don't care.
Okay, well, I'm running out the door. But it is 120 because my dash is 30, my walk is 30, and it doubles my movement speed.
It doubles your base movement speed.
What would 60 feet of walking be?
No, your base speed is 30. Your feline agility just gives you an additional 30 feet. It gives you 90 feet, not 120.
Double your speed until the end of your turn.
I am moving on from this. If you want to discuss it further after the session, you can.
All right.
All right. As her action, Winter Moon is going to give Saber going to give you 5 points of healing.
No, she didn't have to do that. Thank you.
And then she's going through the portal. And Saber, you, being the last person in there, please roll the last dexterity saving throw.
14.
14. That's more than enough, but you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And I'll take my last action before I walk out the portal to just scoop up as much as I can.
Okay.
There's nothing to allow me to do.
You take a nice big scoop.
Get out of there.
Okay. And you guys all get out as Saber comes through, and you guys have some decent sacks of loot right now. And you guys hear the crumbling and crashing of, and like a heavy dust cloud gets like sent through the portal right as it just gives way and is no longer a portal.
That was crazy.
Ghibli. You need to watch out who you swindle, mate.
That wasn't a swindle. That was gambling. That was a sore loser.
Yeah, and dragons
you make a
are
bet-
unreasonably sore losers, are they not?
Well, that's not my fault. Also, he
Right.
didn't say he was a dragon. He was just some red dude.
It is an excellent point.
Listen,
is fair.
if you're afraid to lose it, don't play the game.
So be it.
All right.
We're still at the end.
So we're just out in like the corridor that he brought us in, or is there like the little
Yeah, you guys are like
office in his hotel?
Yeah, you're like in his office right now.
All the weird paintings of himself.
Yes. Which, by the way, whoever's proficient with it, roll a religion check.
Not me.
Does half
Not a-
proficiency count?
Sure.
I got a 9.
Well, that's only a 2, so nope.
Okay. Yeah, you're in his office right now.
Okay. If I remember correctly, he said he was the owner of this hotel.
Yes, he did say that.
So does that mean we have free stay?
It could be. Winter Moon, do you think Nazem would want a hotel?
I think we shouldn't push our luck today.
You make an excellent point.
I think we should go straight back to our room, not mention anything and not bring attention to ourselves, especially. And she like what looks like she's going to do like a pat on your rear end, but she smacks the back of you that like has coin in it as like all of a sudden you start to jingle around, and she's like, I think we should all get back to our room as soon as possible.
Uh, yeah, you make an excellent point. And I'll try to be as quiet as possible as we go back to our rooms so I don't jingle.
All right. Everyone roll a stealth check as you guys head back to your room.
17.
11.
19.
11?
11.
Okay. You guys all generally go unnoticed. Or I should really say, the parts that you don't want to be noticed are not noticed.
Myself.
I like that.
And you guys get back to your room, where you guys can now, in a matter of speaking, let down your guards. As Nazem looks over at you. Oh, just in time for tea.
Yeah, I think a nice tea would be good.
Relaxing enough.
Got any stronger?
Maybe.
Winter Moon is going to go past you guys, and she's just going to go, I'm going to take a rest. And just disappears to take a short rest. What are you guys doing?
Well, Nazem said he's got tea, so I'm going to go up and sit next to him and be very interested in drinking tea with him.
Okay.
I mean, I probably go through and start organizing what I have.
Oh, wait. I forget chronologically when this was, but no, he already told us about Scott, right? That happened before all of this. So then we don't need to
Yes.
ask him about that because that happened last time.
Yes, he told you about Scott and how Scott is back. As far as he knows from his informants, Scott is back in, still in Port Damali, and he leaves you with this one heated warning. He's a bit more powerful than you may think. So if you're going to go after that one, please be careful.
Care to elaborate?
He is quite skilled with his hands, his feet, and his cane. He moves quick, and he hits even quicker from what I've been told. So, depending on what your plan is here, tread very lightly.
Hmm.
Tell me,
We're all sitting at tea with Nazem, correct?
yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Tell me, is there anything else that I can do for you all before I take my leave?
Um,
Saber.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Mhm. When did your hair turn red?
Mine? I thought it was always like this.
Yeah, who was that directed to?
It was directed towards Stubbs.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was always red.
No, it wasn't. It
Hmm.
was. It was quite brown last I saw you.
Hmm.
Is something different about you?
I don't think so. Must just be the lights, the lighting.
What about? Okay. You went to see Melanie, didn't you?
Yes.
Scandalous. Who's Melanie?
Is that
She's the succubus that sells magical items.
Yeah, check out this sweet great X I got.
I hope I hope you know the power that you wield. And he goes to touch your axe.
Get away from my eyes.
Oh. Well. Enjoy that power for what it is, I guess. Hopefully it does not consume you. And hopefully the rest of you are ready to take care of that if you need to. But on
Can
that
I
note,
Oh, great.
can you?
can I like off camera press him for what he means by that? Like, can I, if there's like a moment later, just kind of be like, hey, what the hell were you talking about back there?
If you want to slip out, because he is slipping out now to leave.
I was gonna plan the
All right, well,
same
I have to
thing.
see him off, so.
Okay.
What were you going to say, Muctitious?
I was gonna try to
Muctus?
do the same thing, but that's okay.
Okay. Kibli, it is, that
Pleasure to
blade
meet
is,
me. Fun to spend time with me. Charming and handsome tabaxi. What? Is that what you were going to say?
Should I
that,
not be hearing any of this?
Correct.
you guys, you're off to the side, but you can hear this. It's okay.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
that blade is cursed.
Hmm.
Find and kill the succubus. or get the axe away from him. Destroy the axe or the succubus. Your choice.
All right. Noted.
Or just know that a succubus is the patron of one of your friends.
I have a feeling our paladin friend wouldn't be too thrilled about that.
Well, that is.
But we'll see.
That's not for me to worry about. Call me if you need a job.
Oh, I'll call you every day. You should, and
I'm.
I just smile and say, you should not have given me that stone. But I knew you wanted to.
I instantly regret my life choices.
No,
All
you
right.
don't.
Treat my secretary well. She is a gift to you guys. And I will talk to you when you need employment. And at that point, he sees himself out and gives you a pat on the shoulder before exiting.
I guess while he's out there doing that, I'd like to talk to Stubbs and just ask him, be like, hey, so do you remember what else she found she had in that shop?
What? Sorry?
Like where you got that axe.
Yeah, what about?
It's a pretty cool looking axe.
Pretty sweet, isn't it?
Yeah. It doesn't feel right.
What do you mean? It's sweet. So
Is
what I did to that dragon.
Yeah, shows that it was awesome. Yes. Do you mind when we have a chance telling me where you got it?
Oh, I got it at the weapons store. Remember the one that tried to seduce? I believe it was Kibley.
Oh. All right. All right. Good to know. And I'll go back to inventorying what I might have scooped up.
Okay.
Yeah, she might have an extra for you too.
We'll see. Looking at my black dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do or discuss over tea?
Is the party aware of where Nazem's room is?
Yes, very aware.
Okay. Luke Jacobs would like to sneak off to Nazem's room and see if he can catch him before he actually is off to sleep.
Okay. Roll stealth check to see if you sneak past everyone, please.
Oh goodness. Alright. Yeah, the dice have not been on my side tonight. 13 plus 2 is 15.
15. Let's see. So I think you beat most people's passive perceptions, if I'm not mistaken.
15 is my passive, so does he beats it for me, or do I beats it for him?
I'm gonna say beats it beats it for him.
If he want to work it the other way, I really don't mind.
No, he's the one trying to get out without you noticing. So I'm gonna say meets it beats it. I'm sorry. You know what I'm trying to say. It goes in your favor.
Okay.
You're the one who meets, so you're the one who beats. Sounds wrong.
You're the one who beats
Fair enough. All right, moving
little
on.
meats.
Anyway, um, so I make my way to Nosum's rooms, knock on the door, and check and see if he is still conscious.
Oh, what is it that I can help you with?
Maybe.
Nosum, I have a question about a being I'm not quite certain about. I would like to tell my mates, but I was curious to see if you had any information before I brought it to their knowledge.
Okay. Please tell me.
The only ideas or understanding I have. I know there is a being named Ukatoa,
Okay.
and there are, I don't know quite how to understand it. There are eyes. I ran
Yes.
into a woman in the street. She attacked me like an animal. Told me there are eyes that if we collect all the eyes, we can release Ukatoa. But I'm not quite sure this is something that I want to pursue. I'm not. Do you know this name?
I do.
What can you tell me of
He is he is a fiend. He is a uh arch arch servant of the serpent king. I'm sorry, the cloak serpent. Uh and yes, they wish to find they he is locked away in a place I do not know where. Unfortunately, that is a closely guarded secret by his followers. But they wish to collect the eyes to unlock the gate that would release Ukatoa to the material plane, where he feels that he may once again rule. I shouldn't say once again, where he could rule and dominate the material plane. You said they attacked you. Why did they attack you?
I don't remember much other than the last week I've spent with this group. They saved me under deck on a barge that they had snuck onto, I believe. I'm not quite sure.
Yes, that sounds very Ghibli. And please elaborate further.
I'm just that I don't know what to do with this. I'm not quite sure what part of this is me and what part of this is whatever this thing is inside me. And I want to tell my mates, but again, all I can remember is a week of time.
Tell me. And you see Nazum's eyes glow blue. And he looks at you and he touches your chest. And you feel the space where the eye was previously within this day, almost carved out of you. And you can feel him making some sort of arcane connection to it. And he looks at you and he goes, "This is not my place to tell you one way or another. This is a morality question that you must face down yourself. But you might want to have a long chat with your mates so they know the danger that they too face. For if you are going to work against what they have asked you to do, everyone around you will be in danger. But that will be a choice that you yourself will make. And if you choose to work against him, know that the power that he granted you is as easily taken as it was granted. So you will be fighting a very difficult battle. But also remember, there are other patrons. There are other gods.
Very well.
It would be a difficult road, the one to redemption, which, whether you chose this path or not, you are upon it now. So you would have to go down a path to seek whatever it is that you need beyond Gatoa. But for now, you are on a very, very dangerous path.
I appreciate the enlightening information you've given me. I bid you adieu.
I was kind of half waiting at the end of that to see if you were going to say you stabbed Nazem or something like that.
Jesus,
Oh, that would have been terrible.
that would have been awesome.
No,
What did
don't.
you invite Riverwind here again? I'm
Oh
sure he would
my
have done
god,
No, I.
that
No.
would have been nuts.
Why would I do
it. I
All right. So you bid him adieu,
Oh, Jesus.
and you see yourself to the door. And as you see yourself to the door, you feel the presence of the blade. You feel the presence of the eye within you. You can feel Ukatoa's existence. And as you shut the door and the latch clicks, and you know that you are away from Nazem, you turn around and a tidal wave of water hits you, Mutitius. And it just hits you. And all of a sudden you're there in in the uh, in the water, black, dark. But normally when that time hits, when you when you would see the eye open, it doesn't open. You just sit there in the dark and you hear this booming voice call to you. Slave, do you not appreciate the gifts I have given you?
They are much appreciated, but I am wary of your intentions.
My intentions matter not to you. What matters is you hold up your end of the bargain.
And that is to collect said eyes and release you from your eternal prison, correct?
Yes. I hear the conversations you have. Would you care to have a reminder of what your existence was without me?
What does that entail?
Like my eye, you will soon see. Your vision comes back, and you are on your knees, gasping for air, coughing up what looks and smells like seawater.
Jesus Christ. Oh, maybe I should be more agreeable next time. I find these eyes. We'll see. For now, I'll keep it to myself. And I just kind of gather myself, get up and head back to whether I don't know if they're still having tea or not. If they are, I'll go back there. Otherwise, I'll head to my room.
By this point, I'll say that they're done having tea. Everyone else, is there anything else you guys want to do before taking a rest?
I think that's about it.
Okay.
Can't really
Nothing
do much else here.
important.
All right. Saber, was there anything else you wanted to do before bed
No,
or
it's been a long day fighting dragons.
is there anything you guys want to set up or state before a week goes by that you guys want to do in the morning?
I would definitely want to go back to that temple of Bahamut and show them that, you know, with Bahamut's favor, I slay the chromatic dragon, and regardless of what they think, he still accepts me.
Okay. Is there anything else that anyone else wants to do in the morning? I'm just writing down notes right now to put in the chat for next week.
I, for one, I need to pick up my armor But I think it might also be a good idea for a team to just kind of like convene. I don't know, maybe in the morning to kind of discuss. I mean, I don't know really what we like snagged, but some of the things, you know, one or another grab. I don't know. It might be good to just kind of like catch up in the morning. I don't know.
If we're gonna have
All right.
downtime, like you said, then I suppose we can probably, because it's around 10, and you said you were gonna leave around 10. If it's gonna be a downtime thing, we can probably like brainstorm some stuff and.
Yeah, it depends. I guess. You know.
Oh yeah, I was more along the lines asking if there was anything like just pressing in your brains now that we could type out or write down now because sometimes a week goes by and then you're like, oh, like, oh, I wanted to go do that thing. Like I wanted to explore that thing more, and then a week goes by and you don't.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Anyway, that was it. So, okay. So I got
Okay. Yeah, and I got one. Maybe I'll try and talk to Nazem again. See if I can get more information out of him about my thing. I don't know, I guess.
okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to come up with stuff. Yeah, my armor, that. Oh.
All right. Stubbs and Kibble, is there anything from you guys?
Hmm. Sounds like it's kind of the end of the night, and there's some little downtime coming up, so important stuff, not really. I'd just be bothering Nazem most of the night.
Okay. Stubbs, do you have anything that's like fresh in your brain right now?
I'd probably want to like get out and see my succubus. I mean, not after sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I put those in the important chat
So, yeah.
just so they are there. And with that, I am going to say that is a session.